'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude. If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
Hello.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude. It was on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate.
As a good knight should. Steady as stone.
No mercy!
Submit for judgment! Force my... Dodge this! Don't get frostbite!
Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me.
Out of my sight.
Oh, now you really know how to get me going.
Freeze! Spirit Blade! I cannot underestimate my enemy. A touch of frost.
It was my honor to serve you.
Boring.
Dodge this!
Over here!
Time to go to work.
welcome here.
Let's move.
Boba, get them!
Get out of my way!
Is that all you've got?
Duty!
Out of the frying pan!
Oh no.
Ready, steady, go!
Isn't time
Let
for
the
a
show
fight yet.
begin. Boba, get them!
This should be fun. This is bad.
Is that all you've got?
Wind blade.
Come a little closer.
No! Did I ruin everything?
You are not welcome here. No excuse for slacking. Get out of my way. Have a load of this.
Let's end this now.
It isn't time for fight yet. This one's well done.
Is that all you've got?
La 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 la. Let's dance. Boba, get them!
No slacking. Roast and fry. It isn't time for fight. You need to hurry up.
Nice and spicy!
Is that all you've got?
No slacking off.
I'll protect us.
With the wind.
Pull their eyes.
Boba, get them!
This should be fun.
I'm a bit rusty.
Well done. No excuse for slacking. Get out of my way. Put your back into it.
Wind blade.
This one's well done.
Now you're testing my patience.
My work.
Let's dance.
You need to hurry up. Roast and fry. An unfortunate fault.
Out of the frying pan,
Don't be such a brute.
Shouldn't get careless.
it's...
Have a load of this.
Let's end this now. Let's move. Now you're testing my patience.
Come a little closer.
Nice and spicy.
This one's well done.
I'll protect us. Oh, yeah. Come on, we can do it.
You're in for a little shock.
Is that all you've got?
Boba, get them.
You need to hurry up.
the show begin. Go, Barbara! Height.
Now you're testing my patience.
Out of the fry pan, into the Height. Oh, no! Go, Barbara, go!
Is that all you've got?
Boba, get them!
This wind blade!
Let's end this now! We'll meet again.
Disappear!
Eat this!
You need to hurry up.
Come a little closer.
Here. 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 Nice and spicy.
Shouldn't get careless.
Here. I'll protect us.
Let's move.
Here.
Have a load of this.
The insolent shall be punished.
From whence you came!
Let me weave you a verse. Body and mind.
Steady as stone.
Swift and merciful!
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Cool it!
As a dutiful maid would.
The more, the merrier. Let me amuse myself.
I must leave no stone.
Submit for judgment! One with
Dodge this!
You really know how to get me going.
I can patch my...
swift and merciful!
They still need me.
Rain outlines your fate.
Don't get frostbite.
Find whom I
From whence you came! One with my blade!
Ring cutter.
Swift and merciful!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Submit for judgment! The scourge of evil remains.
Dodge this!
amuse myself a little. Who can I find who might amuse me?
Cool it! I'm not done.
You are not
Welcome.
Come a little closer. You're in.
not breaking a sweat.
Right out of the frying pan.
Let's move.
Is that all you've got?
Here you go. Time to fulfill my duty. No slacking off. This was well done.
Boba, get them.
You need to hurry up. It isn't time for a break yet. Roast and fry.
Get here.
This was well
Out of the
done.
frying pan. Get. Ready, steady,
breaking a sweat. How can this be?
Here.
That all you've got? Let's move. Let's end this now. No excuse for slacking.
Booba, get them! I'm getting sick.
Give me a go.
Let's dance.
Now you're testing my patience.
Nice and spicy.
This was well done. Unfortunate fault. Is that all you've got?
Booba, get them!
Don't be such a brute.
Let's move.
I'm a bit...
La 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 la. Oh no!
This. Shouldn't get careless.
Come a little closer.
Nice and spicy.
Let's move.
Let the show begin.
Now you're testing my patience.
Try not to enjoy.
Have a load of this. Shouldn't get careless. Will.
Disappear!
Let's move.
Oh, hey. Booba, get them!
One with my blade.
Freeze!
I must leave no stone.
Over here.
Blink!
Oh, so sorry.
From whence you came.
The merrier.
Time to clean up. Mirror images.
Spirit blade.
Out of my sight.
You really know how to get me going.
Leave it all to me. This is Her Majesty's gift.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Swift and merciful.
No, my sword! Blink! Ring cutter!
Don't get frostbite. Freeze! This doesn't look good.
From whence you came.
I have taught you everything I know.
I am a disgrace to the knights.
Curb your fury. This spells the end of the exorcists.
What's wrong? Can't handle the cold? I didn't know you were such a slacker. Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Everyone can hear your voice. Of course they're loud.
Cool it!
The threads of your fate lie in my hand. I summon thee!
Ready when you are.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
ride on wind and cloud alike. Heart be pure, evil be erased.
So sorry. Dodge this!
Here to play with me. Let me lose myself a little.
Shadows of fate.
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
Over here.
Dodge this! Cool it!
You know how to get me going.
Frostbite! Freeze!
Fate is upon you. Decided by destiny. Barbados, guide us. Let me try.
Freeze!
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same.
been a naughty boy. Let's spark things up a little. Come a little closer.
Written in the stars. Fate is upon you.
The wrong depths of
I swear.
Surrender and be gentle.
Written in the stars.
You're in for a little shock.
Let me scry. Decided by destiny. Fate is upon you.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Barbados, guide us. Let me scry. Decided by destiny.
Time no longer.
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead. No. Now there's a question the once renowned the art of most of the great, but fortunate, if my memory...
Oh, yeah, we learned a bit about the...
That, in fact, he told me that there is no the Raiden Gokuden.
Vengeful.
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting, knowing that they had just one the smith's death. In his heart, powerless, alas. Finally, in his fury, he murdered, but when he came, that is why the KAEYA...
Was there anything else you want?
Kazuha? My pleasure.
Don't tell. On to the next. We're here!
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're
Are they out?
the commissioner is...
What do you think? Shall we go?
If it were any...
We'll be heading it.
Hello, dears. Is there something? Of what would you like to know? Oh, there. As for the
So pretty.
very.
Well, got any more questions?
You're very welcome. In fact, Miss I must say, whenever the commissioner, they say, they get Miss Kami. It's been as someone. So, in the future, if you ever do, wonderful.
Paimon's itching to turn.
Of course.
All right, goodbye for now. We're, great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry.
All right then.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's...
Very well. Catch the wind.
Do I?
What kind of person comes to a place like this and just space...
Hey!
Sure you were.
What?
Oh, he said to...
Oh, is there something you want to know about? My name's Xavier. Certainly. If there's anything you want to know, just like the Not only that, but I've met Oh, I'm told that its history is one of the...
A couple?
One was just in the last... They say he...
Hey, where'd you go?
Oh, I didn't
Me neither.
What brought this on? Did you... Sure, go ahead. A kabuki... I do know the... But sadly, I've... Of course!
Oh, we're leaving?
Oh, you're... Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking... Sure, keep your smiles. Hey, all right.
What's the hurry? Hey, it's them!
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed,
We have time.
the same time.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh?
Unfortunately... Huh?
I presume you'll want to read mine as well?
Well, what do you...
Hey, traveler,
What did you find out?
it's a long story.
Wow.
Well. Ugh.
This new
Yes, okay.
And they're back.
Oh, so...
You're welcome.
Keep us in the loop.
Will do.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Nahida, we're here!
Traveler,
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a...
you look Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong?
That's quite a story. So,
But how?
as the Traveler, nevertheless.
So,
Yes, the Traveler. So if there's anyone that
Paimon's having...
I can only make inference. Something else worrying you? It couldn't change the fate of the war. Once the ballad, he couldn't keep hitting. The story makes sense. The balladeer tried that power.
Yeah, it just feels so...
Please wait a Found it. This should be the one. It turns out...
What is it?
A record from a... You should take a look.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
I authored this record myself.
Huh?
When combined with the...
Hold on.
Yes. Changing the but Irminsul...
That's incredible!
And sending the this story, but if we can... There was once in a while. But the monster, the kitten... Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to dark... I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, He was this memory creating a DNA I buried.
It's hard to believe Paimon has
The Balladeer before we still don't know.
It sounds like
This is why so the answer, when you give some to others looking, never forget that even, and that is what.
Yeah, Nahita's right.
Good idea.
You got it. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirit. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up. We're here! What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff. What is it? Why'd you jump?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid! Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to...
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what do we... Oh, all right.
This should be enough. Guess I should... Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from... have we met before? No, we haven't met. I have no recollection. Sorry, but I just can't...
A puppy?
Huh? I guess you do. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important. Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my...
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back.
Then let's return to the city.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it.
But I don't... No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done.
What's the hurry?
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation? Oh, okay. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't. If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it. Please.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet...
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but... yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything! What a weird situation!
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom...
Yes.
Please.
Even though it...
I'm just a...
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you.
No matter what lies ahead,
This looks like...
Right now, you're in it. These memories will...
Sounds like an immersive
you don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway!
All right.
Wanderer.
Is that because...
You...
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't... No, there... You're...
This man is...
And the rest is history.
In the original...
Let me get you out.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. As the second but Katsuragi...
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
What's the hurry?
Dance. Huh? What are we doing back here?
Whoa.
I was abandoned, like...
Okay. I heard my mom. He kept coughing.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup. We're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever. This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer...
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I've come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
The long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Windblade! From whence you came!
Dodge this! Freeze!
Come at me! With the wind!
No excuse for slacking!
One with my blade!
Cool it! Don't get frostbite!
Can't run! Well... That all you got? A touch of frost. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Dodge this!
Spirit blade! Can't run! Looks like I went too far.
This place is dark.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar. Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me?
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come.
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Spirit Blade! Attack! Forth! One with my blade!
Let the show begin.
Don't get frostbite. Cool it.
Wind Blade! Forth, my blade!
They know how
Freeze.
to get me going.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
From whence you came! Wind Blade! With the wind!
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this
Welcome. I look forward to a fruit...
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will...
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the Abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge
That was graceful.
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But...
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self. I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free?
A puppet? What's he doing here?
It's...
You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is... my...
Is he alright? No way!
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end. This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Have you got any more stupid questions? Churn! Squall Fury! Insignificant pest! At my command, you shall fall! Feeble human! Unsightly insects! Nothing worth mentioning. Wind rises. My endless cycle begins! Squall Fury! Insignificant pest! That's far enough! wind rises. Feeble human! Bow your head! Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we...
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old... Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue.
Welcome back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just...
You don't like being...
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the Sixth is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over, but before that...
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's...
Utility to others is what gives... Oh, right. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how? Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops. Some things in everything that you feel. To be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't...
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without the past is set in stone. But you can keep moving on.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's in...
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name...
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Have you got anything? Are you sure? Oh, all right. If you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them, I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, even though the event...
I see.
Huh? But...
It's fine. All right. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So we can finally...
Thank you both. I hope you will...
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue. The dark clouds had dissipated. But then, all these life is a...
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.